that I jog them thing. That I
where they jog them.
Where name? Dennis Garden.
Right.
Not Damian Crawford.
No, man, I'm God not talk, man. That's
listen to man, them ask that
VG.
Hold on, I'm finding
VG, I'm missing VG. VG, the ethics
just a while ago,
committee.
Mr. Cole come on a live, and Mr. Cole said a while ago on a live, right? Said the reason why them ask Damian Crawford to step down is because Christopher Tufton is gonna be on the PSAC committee next week, and they want Dr. Daz here because him is a person who can deal with the health. So who I tell you lie now.
But wait, VG. You see committee, VG, you see committee when name. Listen me, VG. Listen me, B. Good. Christopher Tufton cannot face the PAAC. It's only the permanent secretaries and the. Let me finish up.
Garbage.
Can I finish? Can I finish?
Man, look feet.
Listen now, VG.
Yes, sir.
VG, wait
no,
now, VG.
I keep talking,
VG, let me finish. Let me talk stupid. VG, listen me now, VG. That's a labor and sensible.
Stop it now, man.
VG.
It's too early for fight.
VG.
Yes, sir.
VG, the minister is a member of parliament in either Senate or the lower house. So any question you want asked by parliamentarians, they have the opportunity to ask the parliament. However, PAAC does not, let me repeat, does not question ministers. The PAAC is there to question the civil servants. Not the ministers.
So Mr. You.
Let me finish.
Hold on, Mr. You. May I answer?
If you explain to you, you have understand.
Hold on, here is a VG. When Favor Williams go in front of the committee, who they go in front of?
Favor Williams go in front of the, listen to me, man.
In front of what? You say no minister can't go there.
It's too early for course.
No, but him answer. Favor Williams that never go in front of the PAAC. Let me explain something to you. Favor Williams go in front of the finance committee of the parliament, not the PAAC. The PAAC is for public servants, brother.
So,
the permanent
when Crawford
and chairman on board.
When Crawford was questioned at that time, it was not PAAC.
No, it was in the parliament. It was in the parliament.
Hold on, let
done so none sense.
No, stop, everybody, stop them. DP, you go on here, man, because they might go cuss up this. What you make sense?
Evening. I always hear them accuse that man has been a liar and him just prove him and Seabreeze. Yesterday, there was a motion move to, you said it right, to remove Damian Crawford and add Dr. Dawes to the PAAC. Yeah. Anybody come and tell you otherwise, I lie them I tell. And why would they...
I know I cut you short, but I want to know, Hugh, if me see that, and that's exactly what I saw.
VG, where did you see that, VG? There's nothing such.
On video. Oh, God.
Let me see. Let me video, VG.
So why the PMP don't debunk it then and come out to that?
No, him says that AI. Hold on, General. Says that AI, them cut up and just send.
Yes, VG. Yes. There is nobody asking. VG, look at the people that kill themselves, VG. Damian Crawford is one of the most effective members on the PAAC who asking questions. Why now would the PMP remove a Damian Crawford to do it? The only reason why they not do that, if it is that the Minister of Health come in next week and they had wanted to replace him as the Mr. Coates. I mean, I hear that. But I'm saying to you, that would be a good justification. So, but why would they move Damian Crawford? Why would they move him? Why did they move somebody else?
More just Lego DP. No matter what I'm saying, nobody don't attack him. That's why I hear the next side, because he saw what I saw, and you're saying that it's fake, created by
what headline is it on VG?
The piece of parliament that I saw, that liquor piece was a liquor short piece, was created by JLP to create havoc. Don't answer me. Manners, leave it there, sir. Don't cut DP at all. Just make it hear what I says. Give me a good time to talk. Manners. VG.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Well, VG, as me say, you know a name Simon Kraskill and I'm Ralston Iman.
Kraskill, I know the Kraskill. I remember.
All right. Up to this morning, the man them talk about the same thing, and I question it too. Why a bright mind of the PMP would be moved? Ralston Iman mentioned said Damian and Peter Bunting haven't been seen eye to eye from the whole Boatman thing on Portland and money never spent. So when I pick up from them and them a PMP say some bitter blood did it. But you see the PMP that are them strategy, you know. Yesterday I made up on a live and one come name Carla call me liar because me tell Scrub say the PMPs in them actually are self-destruct right now. They're not united. And I'm not try to lie, me a tell and whatever. But don't make you and Seabreeze come mislead you. No, them are do what Trump do, you know. You see something with your own eye and them are telling no, it's not real.
It not go so.
Well, don't make them mislead you, brother. You see exactly what happened.
But like a Jenna, go on before we let them go again then. God, Jenna, are you not ready yet?
Jenna. As I say, all right, you see a while ago, Mr. You said something, and Mr. Man, Mr. Man.
Let me hear the tape.
Yeah, Mr. Man.
I look for it.
Mr. Man, we stand corrected if we say. Well, say makes sense, and that's why I don't say anything. So, we stand corrected if I saw it go. I'm going to check it myself. You understand? No, I just simply said to Mr. You, right? And him said, no, it's an AI. When we don't like you for to know as a host, if you can find just type in the sitting of Parliament yesterday and you understand part there.
Parliament.
Yeah, you will see.
All right.
And if me wrong again, we stand corrected because that's what me say. That's what we operate.
Me wanted to come with some clear evidence, like how people can come with some clear evidence about the JLP.
No, but if I play the video, the both of you said it was made up.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
So that argument is
because so what they were
even if I find the video, you're saying that piece of video was just a little piece where JLP cut out and nothing goes up.
Yeah, because it should be. It have to be more than that.
But it's Parliament. It's in Parliament.
But then come on, man. It have to be more than that, BG.
Why would I listen to you when I heard them say it in Parliament? The same to everybody else.
That's how in Parliament. The moment they can put all the Parliament vice in there.
They create the vice and everything.
So VG,
man. Now what do you VG, man? Come on, man.
That means it can happen on both sides. Then, guys, the JLP have the competence to do that. That means the PNP have the competence. Okay, so
let me tell you something.
PNP attack a lie then.
JLP people already apologize, you know. When them put out something about what's it, my man already, you know. With AI something, you know.
Sorry, Chuck, what go
on? Achoo.
VG.
Yes,
VG,
sir.
let me give you a couple background about JLP creating AI.
Yes,
when
sir.
Mark Golden did chip a bad word on the campaign trail, then say JLP create AI. That's true?
When the customer, but Achoo, I said it go?
Yeah. And this
no,
we need to
talk about because you could see the microphone catching.
Seabreeze.
You could read it on lip when he was saying it.
All right.
Seabreeze.
Allow me to speak. That one we know.
That was not AI. We are talking about real AI. Like how JLP can apologize.
All of you, Seabreeze.
All of you.
You have all a good view though. Don't dive in. All a good mute.
All right.
Mute it. Maybe really mute the microphone. We want your own mute. So you lock off.
So VG, when that happened, themselves Labour Party create AI. Not true?
Yeah, remember that.
Then Mark Golden step up and apologize.
Right.
All right. When Joel and Silvera, them say a Juliet Wellness killer for our land.
For the land.
Now husband plead guilty.
Okay. And no, it changed up.
Now it changed up. The husband plead guilty.
Yes.
Right?
Peter
Bunting is in charge of the PAAC. And he's taking steps to remove Damien Crawford.
There's a problem now, you know.
A JLP create AI.
So what Damien Crawford? Damien Crawford not come on.
Seabreeze, hold on, Seabreeze. Finley, with you, Richards, never come to me and tell me no drama yet. Me listen, you are me believe now, you Richards. Why you Richards say something wrong there, so like my ears something wrong? Why would I say that to me?
Well, it's either one of two things. It's either he is deliberately misleading you or he's buying into the narrative.
Let him go down there.
Ask yourself this question.
All right.
What is it? Just a question. What is it the JLP have to gain by doing this? What will be the gain?
If that happened, what would be the gain for
VG?
Clarification.
You know, VG, I just called I just called somebody from the PMP and I was told that yesterday it was said by Floyd Green that they are moving Damian Crawford from the PAAC to replace him with Alfred Doss. So that's
what I was saying.
Yeah, but you hear me now?
That's what I was just saying.
So the speculation, the JP
so why you
No, that's what I'm saying to you. BG, wait up them. Jesus Christ. You see me go see. BG, you see me go see. BG, wait up, BG. You see, you go see clarification because you just want to know. However,
so now, Mr. Richards, now
yes,
the man feel away say
no, man, them done it. So I am saying to you, yes, they are moving him. So I apologize for this fact that they are moving. But the reason that they are enunciate that they are moving him, I will not subscribe to that. They might put things to it. You get me,
VG.
No, hold on,
BG, listen to me carefully now.
Yes, sir.
The JLP nominates its members, the PMP nominates its members. The JLP cannot remove a PMP member and replace them with another. Mark Golding and the leadership of the PMP.
Hold on,
for the PMP side. No, somebody said, Camille said, and I said no.
VG, did I say that a while ago, VG?
No.
Seabreeze said.
VG, did I say that a while ago, VG?
No, he never said something. No.
I never said that neither. I never said that. Nobody never said that up here.
All right, make we stop.
VG, you Richards who came on the program and was saying that. Wait a minute, I was saying that Danger is a liar. Come and clarify and say that I go and get clarification and they are moving him to replace with Dr. Doss.
And
the reason for it is not explained, but the JLP them saying is because we are in disunity. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
VG.
So VG, the reason is not explained.
You know,
who runs the PAC? Peter Bunting.
Jesus, wait the man,
you. If the man them use that, because of how politics.
No, but wait the Chuck. Wait the man, VG, I went for clarification from source in the PMP. So more finish now. Wait a minute, more finish. So listen now, VG. More finish. However, the reason that the JLP is saying that is because we are in this unity is false. Because wait a man, as Bunting is the chairman of the committee, if the chairman have a problem with a member, it is for the chairman to tell the opposition leader that would have a problem with the member when not eye to eye.
And that is what he did.
Slow down now. That's our
So I am speculating that is that happened. I am speculating.
That's general. I try to say a different way that I would say. Let's say too angry. Richard, this is a bit good now. All them use is politics, you know. So if you say Bunting and Rasta Crawford now go on too good to a Bunting, I'm gonna replace Rasta. I'm not allowed to say that. Look how weird. Why you so vexed? Just leave it there.
No. I am agreeing.
You're too hot.
No, I am agreeing, but they are saying that we are the PMP is in turmoil. Or them fear say that we're in a turmoil. Yeah, man, I want member.
What the Crawford? Where Crawford? Or not Crawford? Or the next man? The Westmoreland man. What's name again?
Dayton on the committee. Dayton on a few committee. I want a committee, you know. I want a committee, but guess what, man? You see, the PAAC is the most important committee. Ideally, is a corporation of government money spending.
Alright, leg about Jenna or Chuck.
Alright, so let me that's earlier.
And then Chuck next.
Let me that's earlier.
Last think about DP.
Yeah. So
Serious, mute your mic, please. Enough respect.
Yeah, so
had you Blair no VG? You have other information. Had you Blair, you have other information than we have.
The man are too bad, but can't control them too bad. Blair. Alright, so after you go back in a room, so we're gonna go about DP, then Chuck there.
Yeah, so before Mr. Yu come on the platform, Seabreeze was the one who said it. It's the Jamaica Labour Party who was trying to remove him.
Nobody never says so. Nobody call him and make him start.
No, but Stevie, if him say something, I have to tell him, like on me, admit to him.
Him say him never say, nobody say it again, because we're going to start close.
All right. So the same thing when I said earlier on, Chuck come say it in a different way, but it's in the same way. Yes, exactly. What I was saying is, I said the Jamaica Labour Party cannot remove nobody, so it must be a request from the People's National Party, and that is where we, I say right now, it's not like something going on into the PLP. No, it's the PLP. No have a problem with me saying it. Then we can't help. No, we see something we are talking, and it is what it is.
No, we're gonna leg of the EP though. That one they make me feel that way because reason being. The argument that happened before we verify it. So it just show it how sometimes we argue about things and it's not the truth. We don't have the truth and we're wrong and strong sometimes. But it kind of work out itself. But them things, I'm glad it fixed. You know, because a while ago I sit down and say, yo, them for them body, man. But go on, DP, what you say? Go on. Nothing. DP, all the rest.
So come, yeah.
DP saying so come.
All right, Chuck, go on, Chuck.
But as I said, VG, listen, there's a lot of things going on. There was the last sitting at the PAC.
But before
Chuck, Mr. Richard, hold on, Mr. Richard.
Blair,
can I just clarify?
Blair.
Come with Blair. Just hold on, just let me make a point and then we come to you. Are you next man? Just hold on to your point.
All right, good.
The last sitting at the PAC. Mr. Crawford and Mr. Bunting had an exchange where Bunting accused me of trying to silence him. And then the next thing we hear is that he's been removed. How would you put the two of them together, VG?
As simple as it sounds.
All right. Me and you have an argument. They are the chairman of the committee. Me and you had an altercation, basically.
I said, VG
and the next thing is that I am being removed.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. It is simple. Now, does that mean the Hope Road are burned down? No, no, it doesn't mean that two men and say eye to eye. So I don't see why whole Labour Party don't get it. The only reason why Labour Party involved is that the government have to move the motion to replace him, but it have to be requested by somebody. Okay, it have to be requested by somebody. And the funniest thing, VG, do you know who put it in place? So is an opposition member chair the PAC?
No.
Bruce Golding. Under the 18 years of PMP, it was a PMP member chairing the PAC there, so there was no accountability. Like now you have the opposition leading the more as you Richard call it the most powerful.
It was Ed Bartlett. Listen, man. No, stop telling lie. It was Ed Bartlett who was chair the PAC under the PMP, and Ardisha was chair the PAC. Don't tell a lie. Then two committees, Edward Siago time, been chaired by that. The other committees where Andrew was chaired the members were Amber Bruce was chaired by opposition members. But them two committees, the PAC and the PAC, was always chaired by opposition members. Top tell lie.
It's not a lie. Slow down and stop saying lie. A while ago. What do you think you're telling a lie a while ago? But sometimes you might hear something and you have to invest and make sure it's right. So stop using the word lie. It's too hard.
More clarification from when we listen to Nationwide. Nationwide said that Damian Crawford
Mr. Blair,
was asked to remove.
Wait to turn it.
Let Chuck finish. I'll come to me.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Richards, let me cast a wider umbrella under my statement. It was the Jamaica Labour Party that made those changes. The Jamaica Labour Party. I'm not going to tell you who did I lead it. You seem to be very thin-skinned about these things. I am. The fact is, only the party chairman can request certain changes to the party. Nobody else can do it. The PMP can dictate its own member. The Jamaica Labour Party and it all cannot change a PMP member from the party. The PMP, Peter Bunting cannot change a Labour Party member from the party. Right? And that is
yes, that's already. Reach a point. Which point?
So if a request is made, it has to come from the side that the person is being replaced.
Yes, and the person who to deliver it is the leader going business.
Mr. Richard, I can speak for myself, sir.
Make him finish some there, can talk, Richard.
Secondly, the idea that no member of no MP can be summoned before the PAC is incorrect. Members of Parliament have been summoned before the PAAC on several occasions, sir. Members of Parliament can be summoned to be questioned and things concerning their ministry. So, listen to me. Nobody come with it.
So, Mr. You have to apologize now.
Make him let down. You don't.
I remember some media apologize a while ago for the same thing.
You want too much apology, man. Don't want to apologize.
Yes, man.
Everything
Yeah, but I'm going to hear the whole world here when him say him apologize.
Let me yield to Comrade Blair.
Yeah, good afternoon to the panelists. Good afternoon to those in the chat and those on the fire page.
Oh, was ready for my time now.
Hold on first. Jenna is right, you know. It is called politicking. So if we drop the ball and don't present the information, them have all right to run with what they want. Clarity is very important. But let me just put some clarity to the Damian Crawford issue.
Okay.
The Damian Crawford was voluntarily asked to be removed to facilitate Dr. Daz because the Ministry of Health, which is in the public glare at this time, based on the Auditor General's audit, will be before the PAAC next. And they want to facilitate Dr. Daz.
You sound like you contradict what the other you said earlier, though, you know.
DP, I am not speaking on behalf of the other you.
I'm just saying you're contradicting his statement.
No, listen. I am clarifying what has been in the
in other words, you're saying he was wrong.
I am speaking from an informed position.
So Blair, someone is saying, so you're saying that David is not.
That was not.
Blair,
can I be allowed to finish, please?
Yeah, but I just want to ask you a question quick. Someone is saying, so Damian Crawford is capable of dealing with
No.
Deal with that situation.
No.
Okay,
what they wanted.
Hold on, just for clarity. That no is saying he's not qualified, or you're saying no one interjecting?
DP.
He's saying he's not qualified.
DP. I don't want you to interrupt. Damian is
no Richard.
Hold on, man. I wish.
Wait, Mr. Blair, you are misleading. You can't do it by the party. I tell you, I'm official of the party. Can I speak, please? Please, allow me. And what you said,
speak on my time. No, allow me.
Your time, brother. I'm just saying you're misleading. You're misleading. You're misleading.
Thank you, people. You're about comrades now.
Miss Blair, you're misleading. I wouldn't go so Mr. Blair to like we are saying two different
stuff. The party is in turmoil and the bloggers are in turmoil.
All right, go on, Mr. Blair.
EVG, the party is in turmoil and the bloggers are in turmoil.
But dear God,
VG, that's exactly what happened in the
VG. When I make me look bad.
I might die now.
VG.
No. I know what you're trying to clear about. We still go right back there, sir. DP asked him a good question, and it's after
I'm going to answer. I'm going to answer.
I don't
Richard, you can't answer this matter.
No, but me want to clarify something me say. Me want to clarify something me say for 1 minute.
When are your time to talk? When are your time to talk, brother? Because you bother people for every life. I mean, I appreciate that. However, let me start with the VG. I want to apologize to Mr. Richards because I called him a liar a while ago. The fact that he got the information and came back with the right information, I withdraw that comment that he's a liar. And it take a big man for say them wrong, so me withdraw that thing. Right? What them are doing now, this is something that it's a plan of the PNP and them jump and blame AI. that you
It's not a plan. It was a plan. It was never.
No, man, may I tell you, no, what happened is, here, me I say, brother, me I've been doing this, I'm going all about, me walk TikTok street. They don't want you to talk about the party. So you remember Seabreeze first jump up in my box and I say, oh, no, go so. I like them, I tell. And them I try move and I try because all of the cascas and the come because I don't want you to talk about them. How can you be talking about something that you don't know? And you have people like me and your VG where we not just come and just chat. I was told this, that's my question. The more you ask sometimes, you already know the answer. But just to spray or all kind of whatever, you even pretend like you're totally oblivious to the thing because you're a smart man. But it just proves you had two comrades run out a while ago with the agenda. The agenda is do not let PNP look bad. Because if you do that, then people are going to talk.
All right, you're welcome. So Blair come back.
Mr. Blair come back. Mr. Blair come back.
So I think we can give back in time.
Yeah, man. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Like him answer the question though, VG.
Sorry. Ask him. Remind him. The Damon
VG
asked you. Yes.
VG asked you, Mr. Blair, if Damien is not qualified.
No, you're not. You don't have to repeat the question. I heard the question.
Right.
Damien is fully qualified to sit on the PAAC and ask any question.
Oh.
Right?
So why you not moving?
But no, hold on.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
The party wanted to have Dr. Das, who is the line minister.
So don't say Damien volunteered to step down then because that's how you put it out. Could you put it out to say Damien has voluntarily removed himself, which is a lie. VG, that means that the party moved Damien to put Vaz.
DP, stop speaking.
Make him go.
Make him go.
He's not a part. I don't know when chat someone for PNP for. But I
am asking for your protection, sir.
Man, try. DP, nobody give me full run. Hold on. Let me let go Jenna for 1 second first. You might ask for one quick letter. Jenna, say one quick. You might ask for one quick letter. Jenna, what you want to ask quick?
Yeah, no, we ask Mr. Blair if it's all right. So if nobody else in the committee, we could have moved instead of Damien Crawford.
Oh, you have more people on it.
Hold on. The question was asked, and Damien volunteered. Damien volunteered.
No, he
volunteered.
And
VG, we can't stop him. Yeah.
VG.
No, could I post? I am asking.
No, I put it VG. It never look good. Whenever you hear about it, it never feel good.
VG. VG, let me tell you this. And I said this all the while.
You're right. It must
So
VG,
you think
me and
them would have just go and remove him?
Got the same barber. Me and Damien Crawford go to the same barber. People shock when me say it all the while because Damien is a Rasta man, Me and Damien got the same barber. Damien was not asked to resign. That's a lie.
All right, leave it there, sir. But here, you see when Sir Blair talk, he does talk for him truth, and we're just going to listen and make sense out of it. We can't stop him and rush him.
Truth is not relative. Truth is truth. It's not your truth and my truth. Truth is not relative.
The shock, they throw him off, in the vex. I feel it in the vex, to me. Remember the video. But make Blair say what him know. And
VG, don't cut him.
No, I'm not trying to fool
VG.
And me alone about them difference. People are listening.
Yeah, no,
sense out
man.
All right, let the man talk. Nobody
just as bad like them people here, man.
That's what I'm dealing with more time.
Listen. The People's National Party is a democratic party.
Manners.
Comrade Damien Crawford would not be removed from the PAAC and first hearing it in Parliament yesterday.
Okay.
Not the People's National Party. Them don't work like that. Damien, because I got that news 4:20 this morning, and I seek clarification when I realized that Damien was removed. I asked the question why Damien was removed. Right? And the clarification I get is that it is to facilitate Dr. Das, who is the opposition spokesman, and health, because the health ministry will be before the PAAC next Tuesday. So in order to facilitate the opposition spokesman and health in the PAC to help with the questioning, being that he's the one who is shadowing the health ministry
But why Damien and not somebody else?
Hold on, Jenna. No, Jenna, don't do it.
Damien volunteer to allow Dr. Daz to come. I have no more information than that.
And you got the information from the inside the part, the card carrying people.
My information, I get it from an informed source.
Big up. All right. Manners.
Argument.
It is what that's your truth. Argument done. See, Breeze, where I could go on this one.
No, but okay. So
go on.
Yeah.
See, Breeze can. Yeah.
All right, because one thing when I work my phone for everything.
All right. Yes, sir.
You see when Mr. Blair say a while ago, me now say someone not tell him. But you see, first we tell Mr. Blair that them all make a PMP look bad. Look why I say that. If the PMP are gonna move, based on the PMP are gonna move Damien Crawford. Why Damien Crawford of all the 6 members that the PMP are on it? One.
That Jenna want to know. Jenna asked you.
Let me tell you the official report me get is that Damien Crawford asked to remove, and his thing is that the chairman is not giving him enough leverage to ask questions. That them not get along. No, wait, no man. So that I'm saying to you. So maybe don't talk, man. Maybe don't say, man. That is him. So involuntarily asked, not because Dr. Daz is to be there. Volunteer asked. However, the PMP have the power to put somebody, so they put Dr. Daz. Because if them don't move him to put Dr. Daz, there's a lot of PMP members on it. When now contribute half as much as Damien. Because Damien is a questioner on the PAC if you watch it all.
True.
But in him feelings, and Damien, I'm a friend, as I intend, him believes it. And if you watch it, it's something what you know. It was a question that him asked that was answered already. And Comrade Bunting said, answer the question, and in turn, in him feelings, and said, Madam, Mr. Chairman, it look like you don't want me asking the question because the question was asked already. Then Bunting turned to him and said, no member, because as the chairman, I don't want to seek to be impartial. I want to be partial. I want to be impartial. So other members want to, and Damien, as anybody know who petty, Damien, I'm a friend, you know, in him feelings.
We can talk about petty.
No, let me finish. So let me just say it though. So the long and the short, Damien was asked to be replaced because Imam Bunting claims and then asked eye to eye because him upset the Bunting now allow him to answer. If you watch something, a one-time Bunting intervene is when him asked a question that was answered rhetorically again. Bunting said yes, it was answered, and him upset with that.
All right.
And in a feeling, then go and leave it. So, and nobody asks him to move or asks if somebody move because they want to put Dr. Daz. If he never moved Dr. Daz, would have never been on the committee. Because Damien could have asked the Ministry of Health the same question with Dr. Daz asked. All they do, Dr. Daz give him the information to ask. Yeah. So, me make sense. So, me say,
this sounds like damage control.
Hold on, not a DP. Yeah, no. It is, man, it's a reason. Yeah, it makes more sense to how you say it happened. And I don't think factually we're going to really know because what you said and what he said. You have 2 ways it could have happened. I'm going to show you a joke though. I think, right, I think that Damien Crawford is voted for the PAAC for hurting Bunting feelings. I could have someone as a chat and someone answered by saying, vying for leadership, first thing, isolate your opponent. So you see what's going on? It have a little thing so people can take it up and make it look weird.
Bunting has 70. So why would Bunting want to lead a party where the next leader of the JLP would be Flat Green, who is going 950? I saw with a fool.
How do you know what we don't know?
Let go Jenna then.
So hold on. Mark no older than Peter.
No.
I don't know.
No, I think Peter older. But anyway.
Peter's far older.
Let go Jenna DP.
That was just a question. I don't know.
Yeah, big
up.
Peter Bunting is 66 years old.
I'm how much?
50, right?
Mark 60 this year.
Oh, so there's not much difference. Like 3 years different. But anyway,
no, 6 year difference. 66 and 60. 6 year
Peter
difference.
Bunting 66 and 63, which one?
66.
All right, so 6 years different. All right, so here this to Madam DJ.
So well, that's nothing. Trump in the 1970s.
Me listen to what Mr. Blair said, right? And it's easy for the PNP to come and try to fix something we're already out there. And everybody knows. So, as I said earlier on, is Damian Crawford choose a day like yesterday when he knows that they're going to remove him from that the PSAC to wear a green tie. What signal is that he's sending to Mark Golding and the People's National Party?
The man, them same just people dress up. No, it, man.
No, the thing is, no, the thing is,
VG, don't see breeze, man. Just have to touch the
that is a form of protest too.
No,
that is a form of protest.
That's a good question. Man, that's a good question, but Damian Crawford must answer the question when he tries to ask. Damian Crawford must answer the question. The member said him is in a PMP constituency, not same constituency. He's in a PMP because they put a dog, the dog win.
No.
Ask the question, that question he need to answer.
No, remember, no, we're not
VG, me drive. Me can't get a one talk.
Remember,
when Jenna landed,
remember land. All right. So earlier on, with the confrontation between Peter Bunting and Damian Crawford, it wasn't a question he asked the lady. He asked a question. Yes, sorry. He asked a question to the lady, and that said, it's out of the lady jurisdiction to answer the question. You understand? And that is when Damian Crawford get upset and say, boy, like, you know, I'm ask a question. So I don't know if that you get to me, I say, but anyway, go on, DP.
Yes. So now my time, Mr. Blair. You know, Mr. Blair, now my time.
One comment.
You see, you don't like this. You don't like when nobody cut to know when them talk on the defend it and then you not cut off people. Right. So make that be the precedent. If you want to cut people, let them cut you. Because I asked clarification. VG the host asked you a question. Isn't it that Damon wasn't qualified? And you said no, and I was protecting you because that sound wrong. So I asked you, were you saying no, it's not qualified, or were you using it to interject to say no, hold on, let me explain.
You see, I did not get a chance to finish the question.
You're right, but it's all right.
I did not get a chance to finish the question.
You never know because I'm enjoying this. Let me just tell you, I'm enjoying both views against each other because you come with something that makes sense, and you say something with someone more plausible. You even say, whosoever you get your information from is not credible.
So Blair and myself is a common when we not what with the PMP, you know? The PMP have opinionated people. We don't stay that we don't talk about one.
We don't need to share opinion. We need
you can't tell me not talk about me.
Well, if you don't want to hear nothing crazy, it's my time to talk.
Richard, I'm not saying that.
Because I'm sure I'm not the only one that heard that Blair put something on the table, and Jenna did say it earlier. You remember Jenna was trying to convince your VG that what you say is true and what you saw, and he said you heard that Cole was on another live, and Cole said no, it's not no removal, nothing. What happened is the party asked Damon to step aside for allow the company.
Yes.
Right?
You're right.
And Richard was saying, not me a journalist, brother, by training. Richard was saying no, go so whatever, make no sense and whatever. Then he come back now. And Blair came with the same argument that Jenna said, that Cole said on another live. And Blair, Richard now is saying that no, that don't make no sense because that would make the party look bad on Damon because Damon is qualified to ask questions.
Yes.
Right? So I'm telling you this. You have to take my word for it, VG. There's a problem. I heard Ralston Hyman tell Simon this morning, say, from Damien did go run down my constituency.
By PMP, DP.
That has nothing to do with this. Shut up and listen to me.
Are you remember the PMP and AC?
Ralston Hyman said that, listen, VG, Damian Crawford and Peter Bunting haven't been seen eye to eye from Damian run down at the by-election, which was 2019. Yes.
Good.
Right? So there's a bit of blood in the thing. The next thing is Damian is sharpening up and rebranding for challenge Mark Golden. PMP do not want a challenge. And somebody read it a while ago. The first thing to isolate your opponent.
Richard.
So because Damian has shine and don't trust them. Can you hear me? The first thing you saying, me and Damian are friend. You hear him say about Damian a while ago? Oh, Damian this and Damian that don't trust them. They don't want us to have blood to run with because of that. This is blood. Don't make them fool you. PMP a fight against PMP. PMP a try to hold on PMP. And I land there.
Damian with the vibes it up still. That's all we can tell you.
BJ, beg 1 minute.
No,
beg 1 minute.
No, Richard. We can't do it.
Okay. I'm after Chuck.
No, Blair.
I've said this many occasions, BJ, and I say it again. Myself and Damian Crawford go the same barbershop. Now, people shocked because they said Damian a Rasta. Myself and Damian Crawford go the same barbershop. After every parliament, after every committee meeting, come at the barbershop. If you want to hear a story. We barbershop. Let me tell you what we barbershop is. It's the right on Chelsea Avenue. In name that one.
Hold on. I realize that a joke.
No, that one. Right on Chelsea.
So being a fiscal parliament, then you can't PMP business come tell you about it.
No, okay. People can't. Lord God.
So you're fast willing to hang your friend. No. Barbershop.
So, I'm glad you said no, because I'm going to call Damon and I don't know. I'm going to call Damon right now.
No problem.
But I can tell you this, VG, that is from that sitting at the house, when we were at that location, and Damon was venting, the statement was made. The statement was made that I bet him I'm going to try to take me off of the committee now. So from the time that Damian knew what was coming. So do not believe this notion about, Damian was asked and he agreed to make way. Bull crap. As Hugh Richard said, there are several other persons on the committee who don't have a public profile like Damian Crawford. But if you want to remove somebody to accommodate that, you could remove one of the backbencher them, as you call them. You could remove a backbencher. Why would you remove one of your most prolific, one of your leadership candidate to put in that? No, that's not necessary. You have several backbenchers that was there. The fact is, Peter Bunting and Damian Crawford, Peter Bunting believed that Damian Crawford is getting too bright. Him a passing place, him no rate me. Me not sit down on the committee with him. Mark Golden now don't have the backbone to stand up to Peter Bunting. So whatever they say will go. It is simply that. Now, whether or not Labour Party talk about it is neither here or there. It not change the fact that
it is what it is.
It is what it is. I just what happened.
All right.
VG, it cannot be coincident that the day after them have a public spot on the committee, you remove the man. It is in plain sight. Me not like what you do, so I'm going to take you off.
I'm asking a whole different question. I love to have a move goalposts and everything. What do you think about the Sylvia situation? You think she got through and get the murder charge or the manslaughter thing makes sense? If she try charge for murder,
I believe, I support the deal. I support the deal. I think it was a good deal. It saved a lot of money, it saved the court's time. And we have seen cases where several high-profile murderers get away because of some simple technicality. Now, we believe that anything can go wrong in the course of a trial. All the lawyer need is to create reasonable doubt, and he could walk free. So if we can get a manslaughter where we can put him down for 15 to 20 years, take it. It's a good deal. I have no problem with it.
Big up. Sorry for changing.
No problem, man. No problem.
Big up. Blair, what you want to talk about? I don't think we need to talk about the Crawford situation anymore. Just go on.
Damian have ambition of leaving the People's National Party.
Of leaving?
That is one. Leading.
To leave politics. Leading. Lord God, they make Richards come back now again. Go on. No,
I don't need Richards to come in for what me say.
Big up.
Damian Crawford have ambition of leading the People's National Party. And if you want to lead the People's National Party, you would not do things to undermine the party. Based on the statement that Chuck just make, that they mean a barbershop, a talk about bit and soon do something. Those would be undermining his own credibility to succeed as a leader.
Yeah, man, a lot of people here a while ago. A lot of people just here. Thank you, Mr.
Richards. Man.
No, Richard,
Mr. Blair, didn't you say the PMP is a democratical party? So you're saying the man don't have the freedom to express his feelings? That's why you're saying it's a cult party.
Stop it,
and if he expresses his opinion, that means
we're going to find
DP. In a democratic party, you have to have support.
Okay.
You have to have support. If you don't have support,
we want Damien. We support Damien.
Anything else.
Damien is a choice.
Can I reclaim my time? Can I reclaim my time? Thank you. In a Democratic Party, you're going to need support. You can't undermine the same support where you're going to rely on when you want to aspire for leadership. So nobody people say you can kick the party under the bus and then put your hat in the ring to come lead the said party.
So that don't go both ways.
I just want everybody
Peter
to
Phillips did it too.
Peter
Phillips did it too.
DP.
Don't stop.
Let's leave it that. No. Why would I every time you open my mouth because
never dry up, but never dry up.
You all find favor in what you Richard said. You won't find favor in what I said. Because
you Richard come across more credible on this topic though.
No, because his narrative is aligned with your narrative. Mine is not.
No.
Mine is not.
My narrative is aligned with
Mr. Blair, may you say the same thing, Mr. Blair? May you say the same thing? But younger thing you said, the reason, younger different man, I've just said the reason why I'm doing it, I have to facilitate Dr. Dawes. Nothing no go so.
I agree with you, Richards. Spot on.
Well, when I speak from an informed position.
And you're informed position.
We are both speaking from informed. We are both speaking from informed position.
I'm loving this. VJ, I like this. VJ, I like
Richard is not speaking from an informed position.
VJ, I like this. VJ, talk to man, you're not like this. VJ, you're not liking this. VJ, answer me.
Can I
enjoy this?
Can I
Allow
Mr. Blair to finish, please. Yes,
thank you, Richard.
Yeah. The PNP is a Democratic Party, though.
Both so the man free to go barbershop to say anything you want to say.
Can pick up the phone and call anybody we wish to call.
Call Damien right now. You can tell who I go on. Call Damien right now.
Understand?
Nobody have their number.
I don't think that Damien will receive
Mr. Blair, Mr. Blair, talk, please. Thanks.
I don't think Damien will risk his own credibility to throw the party under the bus and at the same time want to support the party. Want the support of the party when it's time for leadership come. So I don't think he will undermine him himself. So let us just leave it there. My source said Damien volunteered to remove himself from the PAAC to facilitate Dr. Dawes, the opposition spokesman and health, because the health ministry will be before the PAAC next Tuesday.
All right, big up.
That is what I get from the party. I can't say otherwise. Thank you.
All right.
So let me go on to comment. I will not comment anymore on it. I'm going to comment on the
you're not finished.
The Silvera situation.
See, Breeze, we'll let you go in, okay? You know, say nothing up there again. I'll let you go in.
Yeah, man. That's good for me.
Big up.
Come on.
The plea deal, which the prosecution offered defense.
Yes.
I appreciate it. And as Chuck said, technicality in a murder trial can have a murderer walking scotch-free.
Someone said in the comments, suppose I never him. Suppose he might take the fall for somebody.
With a fiend problem, a fiend problem.
That is behind the point there. That is the point. But VG, if you are going to try somebody for murder, you have to show intent. The court have to prove intent.
Right, I'm having that.
And remember, the gentleman plead not guilty to murder. And the only evidence them have is that the firearm which was used to commit the act was his firearm.
Okay.
Before him accept the plea deal, they had no information to say he was the one who pulled the trigger. You understand? Yeah, man. Any question you wish?
Question. Even though when I investigate on anything there, but enough blood supposed to be that place there. If you call a point, enough. I'm just talk because of what happened.
Yeah,
the place supposed to look away.
No, there was a major renovation.
No, at the night, within the night.
Yeah, no, that's what
I'm gonna go through it. Give me a topic. Somebody said something about some KSMBC.
No, man, you Richard, no, man. No, you Richard, man.
You Richard.
Yeah,
you Richard. You better talk and somebody else to change the subject.
No. Yeah, change the subject. We are going to go.
No, I'm not change subject. Allow me to say something, please.
Richard said wants to say something first.
I want to clarify something. Because Mr. Blair, they might put it in me and you say one. Just remember that. Remember, both of we have members of the same party. And we may call different people. However, we say the same thing. Damian Crawford voluntarily give up in position. But my thing when we get on here are two different things. My thing is that nobody had do it because of Dr. Dawes. That's a cop out. Damian name feelings. I mean, my friend. I'm going to tell him someone. Anybody when know him, listen here, hear each other talk. As him friend, I say, him just like a Chuck say in a barber shop, tell them all kind of thing. A Damian that in love, in infinity, Damian believes him to all of us. Not remembering that to lead the People's National Party, you have to.
Yes, man.
God garner the respect of the delegates. That I want. Two. Listen to this now. Me gone this now. Me go by JLP side. We are not going to say that Mark Andrew will not lead the JLP into the next election. And Andrew was done already pick Floyd Green as the leader of government business, like Bruce Cohen had picked him as leader of government business under his government to say that he was the leader. So Andrew Hollis is undermining Tufton, who never supported him, and said, listen, me, people and delegates, this is my choice. But the JLP choose not to say anything about that. Yeah?
No worry about that. No worry about that.
So why don't I worry about the PMP? Let me finish.
The third term just
VG, can I finish, VG? VG, can I finish? VG, can I finish?
Whosoever.
VG, can I finish? A while ago, this gentleman was worrying about who are going to lead the PMP.
I don't know.
We know VG.
No, wrong word. Worried, no, I'm not worried about nothing.
A while ago, this gentleman was so up into the PMP business that him said Damian Crawford.
What start PMP business and me?
I personally, you, Richard, as a member of the People's National Party, will be rooting for Floyd Green to lead the Jamaica Labour Party. And you are rooting for Damian Crawford, so let's see.
No, I'm not rooting for Damian. But no, not telling a lie for me. Telling a lie for me,
VG, the gentleman a while ago was saying how is the PMP because the leadership and Bunting one lead the party while Damian and Ray. That's what him said. And me I put a thing to it now. Me I tell you, say, Andrew Holness will not lead the JLP in next 3 years. So he is positioning Floyd Green as his choice to lead the JLP ahead of Christopher Tufton. So me, Hugh Richards, a comrade as a route to Christopher to Floyd Green to lead the JLP. Good, me not vote, but that's my route. So more and go to a little and less now with Jolan. Me, Hugh Richards. While I agree with the plea deal because as the Chuck said he made a get to it, but me sorry say we never have enough evidence to find him guilty for murder in the first degree, and we lift up a prison and dash upon him and make sure him sink go right on the earth. What means the devil?
Big time. Right, big up for that sealer there. Big up. That's unfair.
The reason why I hear that conversation a while ago, it's because the man come out and him said him guilty. Before that, usually them never did that say so. The man said him guilty now, so that is why the argument come out now.
Guilty, but wait a man. But VG, if he say not guilty, and no him saying guilty, you know, me take me mind, VG.
No, I feel time. I don't know if chat.
My time.
It's a chat. It's a start feedback.
Yeah, I know chat. Me a chat. This is facts. Let me tell you something.
Don't say facts.
No. This is fact because this thing is going on for over 2 years now.
But VG know that too.
No way, shape, or form, any platform. These persons come and say, listen, this a man you have to go to prison, lock up in Clark, or whatever. Listen me, the reason why I hear about fully for prison and all this thing now is because the man come out and said, listen me plead guilty.
Richards. No,
DP, don't join them war. Stop. And those Richards, don't stop it. and
you say me done, and I 3 times now. When say me done, but him have to correct back, you know. Me done, I have to correct 3 times when they done say. It's simple. But the fact still, the fact still, you know, I agree with him. Say the man lift the prison for live up
and Jeddah, until you say guilty, you couldn't say nothing at all because you still never know. So
no, but what me say, thank you, VG.
Listen to me.
Thank you, VG.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Yes. All right then. So when time the JSP up on the platform and I said, boy, you forgot jail?
No, but we couldn't say nothing.
VG, well, I'm listen to me after I listen to it before because I don't want him to say me don't again. So I try to make
no, I'm not done, man.
All right. So listen to me after my boss. When we were saying in Kiluma, because we attack political at that time. See, so me not talk political at that time. Anyway, when me assess him, I never once hear the PMP come out and said, if that man find guilty, him never leave up the prison and put it on or whatever. I never hear the PMP them come out and come say, yeah. So the point that me try to make is, the reason why we hear in the changing of thought and the change of voice from these people is because the man come out publicly and say, listen, me do the killing or whatever it is. Do the alive and that's all. That's all I'm saying.
It is, all right, leave it aside. It is what's simple, yeah. And
my time now?
Because, yes, man.
My time now, VG?
Yes, sir.
I choke time.
No, man, I DP time. Then,
no, talk about the barbershop, something, and you talk about it and something. So,
no,
my time now, man.
I heard, yes, sir.
Yes. Can you recall hearing that the leader of the opposition, shortly after Melissa passing away, posted on his Facebook page that Melissa passed away peaceful in her sleep?
Yeah.
Okay, so the cover
was told because of what was told. Kind of what the spot.
Yeah,
you stupid ass.
It's simple. Nobody not stupid. It's him don't say nothing yet. Why you cussing people, Richard? The man asked a simple question.
Richard, is it? Richard, I apologize.
Mr. Richards, may I show you your respect for him, you know. Me apologize to you, sir.
Yeah,
So back to what Jenna say. Yes, these people were protecting their own. But I want to move the goalpost because there is one of their paid blogger saying, I don't know if you see the clip yet, say somebody forced Kilvera to admit to guilt and Kilvera himself know that he did not do it. Have you heard that yet?
No.
Yeah, man, one of them high paid blogger, man. At that time I run with them here, the people did to say, a lie, not no go so.
Oh, the Andrew you, the funny, the short you.
Me not call no name. Me not call no name.
Andre, you.
Me not call no name.
Me see.
Thank you. Him said,
you're right.
Not Kilvera do it, and him know who do it. And somebody coerce him or forcing him to admit guilt.
Everybody brain work different, yeah. Lord God.
Me and Mr. Blair is on the same page on this one, and even some labor rights have been trying to open them eyes because even today again, may I go back to Simon and he had a lawyer on. Emotions does not come in at court. Simon asked him. So, okay, the provocation, because that's the talking point. People say, boy, I could have say one shot, and depending on the kind of gun, you would have squeezed it one time, and because they have itself, whatever, more than one come out. That is a possibility as well. Wow. The lawyer said, that still, that speak now to degree. So that will not remove the manslaughter, because this is a man, and this is the hang up when I get how people have. If me say me do something VG, who is you to come and tell me, say, no, and that me do, and another reason why I say me do it, You don't have no proof to that. But the 3 bullets speaks to the degree of whatever. It not remove. And again, I'm not a pathologist or a doctor, but she could have passed on the first bullet, you know. So 10 more bullets still won't do no difference. You get a point to me, make?
Yeah, I heard someone saying too, because of the bullets and where they're located, it would have taken a good while for drop out.
No. That me hear somebody with argument. I think that one name, Mickey or something like so. But we don't have no proof to that. We weren't there. A doctor would have to come say that. Me hear the arguments. Oh no, there's a play keep holy for blood and you have to dribble in, or we don't know that. But the point I'm making is there's been a cover-up from day one.
Why the man say manslaughter doesn't mean he did it. Him say manslaughter means him do it because they were planned to do it. Him do it by accident.
Simple.
Manslaughter don't make no damn sense.
You can't say no make no sense, BG. Or you have to say no make no sense.
me and somebody vex, and temporary insanity makes sense, something like that. Man,
I see same thing. We just don't use that term in Jamaica.
Oh, manners.
In fact, I can tell the members of Britain will get laugh from, you know. And Britain move from provocation and call it something else. I can't look it up. When me do my research about this, me see it. So there are certain jurisdictions that don't use the term, but it is in law. But remember, so we have some law we need to get revamp and dash off of the books. But
manners.
To date, provocation is still within the law.
Give me some new
and here people say, but we could have never do this. But we have to in our position, we know what you do from where you want to do. We can't depend on the outside and say, would I never do this and would I never do that.
Before you land.
The good thing is the man admit it. Go ahead.
Before you land, give me a topic so we can let go that one. Because that one I reach already. I'm gonna I don't chat too much.
You did bring up a good one, man. And yes, the KFC. Labor right them drop the ball. So you are going in a KCC because them have even division. The presidencies who get the majority vote of them become the mayor, and then the deputies come from the other side, right? So what one is there's an infighting at the Labour Party because somebody feels say a freedom time. And then it sounds like the party did a push somebody else. So because of that, then a bother got a council meeting. So the PMP used for them majority and broke off from custom, where it normally be. I'm here say Roper is against it to me, I don't know that party. You have to talk to somebody else about that. But normally, as me say, the mayor come from the majority votes and then the deputy comes. So right now, you have one PMP mayor and PMP deputy mayor.
So that's
which that proves to me. Yes, you can't disprove to me say we can't trust the PMP because them love come out and about this is not right and the president we normally take.
If Roper is against
why can make everybody else land? Why can make everybody else land Fiji and me cut me off?
I PNP like everybody.
I don't understand what you're
talking about.
DP,
Mr. Blair, Mr. Blair, what you Mr. Blair, allow me know what you
one question they ask DP.
No, you just wait your turn, sir.
Yeah, me know about it. You can't me say I don't know VG, then I say I don't know about it. I heard somebody.
All right, Blair,
remember me have to talk the host for protection when they are talking, you know. Because
no, sir, you're bad man yourself. You're bad people all the way.
Two things to know.
Chop time now. Milan, chop time.
Two things to know, VG. Two things to know.
Yes, sir.
In the beginning, every single one of the PMP bloggers, including, and if I go say a lie, now we know, including Hugh Blair, sat on platform and they lobbied how Juliet named the Melissa and Tykel and all of this and that. Yes. That was the argument.
No, if you said that,
including Hugh Blair.
You never hear that come out of my mouth.
Including Hugh Blair.
You think me I hear that, Chuck?
Including Hugh Blair.
Chuck, the man said nobody go and talk.
All right, let me move on.
What are we at?
Yes, when you ask about Mark Golden in the early aftermath of that, Mark Golden put a post on his Twitter account saying condolences to Joel and Silvera and the family and the passing of Melissa.
Yeah.
15 minutes to half hour later, Mark Golden edited that post and removed Joel and name from it. And he posted right after that, condolences to the Silvera family. The question, VG, is what did he hear? Why he removed Joel and name from the post?
What did he hear? The comrade.
Yes. What did he hear? Who tell him something? Secondly, there was another blogger, one of the PMP highest paid blogger, who came on here the very day
speculation
and can't.
So who paid the blogger?
Speculation, Hugh Blair.
One set of blogger get paid, and the one when you come and call them name in a parliament.
Listen now, as I was saying, there is a
blogger who get paid.
Mr. Blair, allow me to finish my point.
No member.
BG, can I get some protection?
Blair. The man said,
BG, can I get some protection, please?
All right,
you need protection.
Mute Blair, mute and make him talk till him done and you.
No, a blogger came on social media and speak from the beginning that I was at the scene and I helped to clean up the blood. You remember that?
That's a bit of blood lady there?
Yes, little bit of blood.
Yeah.
She said when I turned up there, there was a little bit of blood and we cleaned it up.
What should I know? Sorry, what should I know? She must have something to say no.
Since she find out it's a murder to disappear off of the scene.
No. Chuck, I must say she hide. I must say she did get some teeth in sit down. She has to hide.
From them time,
yes.
Yeah, she can't hide.
Secondly, now, VG, there is another report that a high-ranking PMP official was asked to purchase a brand new mattress to replace the one that was there. VG, the cover up is there's a lot of people
in that time.
Yes, in that
was
time. To purchase a mattress to replace the one that was there. Now, VG, the fact is, and I will say this, VG, majority of these people who help out, literal, maybe they never know say it was a murder they come out. Because I am sure, and I can say this, little bit of blood never know say it's a murder she didn't clean up.
Okay.
Because I am sure she wasn't there when the fatal shots were fired. Right? But she admit that she was there and she cleaned it up. The other gentleman admit that, hey, I was asked to purchase the mattress. There are people who went there to help to paint the room. So, VG, my thing is that them can't say all them want about it. But I am sure that the gentleman probably take a deal as to not reveal the name of who was helping him to clean up that scene. So don't can't spin all you want. But the deal, the only person who could convince him to take that deal is the PMP party. If he say you take the fall because you mix up in the foolishness.
I don't party there. I'm bridging them, but I don't
party.
Bridging
them, thank you. And them alone could have said you mix up in this. Party. So you take the fall because if you got caught, we name I go call. So take the fall so we name not come out. And I yield to Comrade Blair.
Big up. Sorry, Blair.
All that my friend Chuck said is paper speculation.
Yes.
If you have all of those information, I would assume that the law enforcement would have been receipt of such information as well, and would widen their investigation to include all of those personnel and to bring them to book. That has not been done. So what you just said is of no moment and needed to be treated as
a good man. Right? Give me a topic now, Blair. I think we're gonna look at that one then now. It is what it is.
Look at that one then.
Yeah, a long time not try.
Okay,
give me a new topic. Somewhere
man. 2 weeks ago, there was an amendment to the FID Act in Parliament. The Financial Investigative Division Act in Parliament, where it was suggested that our external partners has requested some amendment to take place.
Okay.
In amending the Act, there is a section in it which say that the FID external partners can ask the FID for information which can be given. But if the information is related to a minister of government, then the FID will have to contact the government or the minister because of government policy. So the ordinary John Doe information like me and you, VG, can be passed easily.
But
if it's a government minister, then that information will subject to government policy.
And government policy suggests.
Can I try?
Let me finish. Government policy suggests that if it's a minister, then it will have to come to the government to decide whether or not the FID can transfer that information, yes or no.
I know. Okay.
All right. Jenna, let me respond. Let me go first, Jenna.
All right.
Mr. Blair, first of all, in any country in the world, you have to do things to protect your national security. There's no way you can give permission to hand over governmental members, information without any checks and balances. And that is why I had a problem when an entity was brought into this country to investigate the prime minister for 6 months without parliament being notified. That must never happen again to any member of our government. Nobody. None of our government must never have them personal information be netted out to anybody without parliamentary approval first. And that is, I don't care which side of the
pan. It wasn't an investigation, it was rather an audit.
It doesn't matter. An overseas entity, Blair, an overseas entity was given unfettered access to the prime minister's information without parliamentary approval. And that is a shame on this country that is allowed to happen. And because of parties and business are supporting it, it should never happen again.
You could have right, you know.
Secondly, VG, I remember a certain member of a certain party that signed a secret MOU. It was so secret that a up-part camp him hide the documents. He couldn't keep it nowhere else. So the fact that this government went before the parliament and made the amendment is a breath of fresh air compared to where we are. But Blair, there has to be a difference between members of government because people can use information that they garner to blackmail government and government people and bring the country into disrepute. So you can't just hand over government people information just so. And you have to think of the broader picture.
And to add to what Chuck said earlier on, right? When me that say about it, VJ. In the climate we live in now and the small space where we're in right now, even if something look bad and there's nothing to it, the moment you make it freelance where everybody can just have access to parliamentarians, or if nothing to do to it, then it's gonna that person and mess up that person's whole career and whole life. Reason why I say this, because as a labor right, me's guilty of doing this because I use whatever I hear in the news and with PJ Patterson and I say a lot of things and it's not right because guess what, he never proved I'm guilty. In a hall we say Philip all of the same thing, so we have to be careful how we are about the people who we put fear on our government, our country. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you it seems like everything is corrupted.
Jenna, let me sum it up the way you feel me. You see, in a Jamaica, me and you may have a problem. But you see, if we step over the land and we step on US, me and you are on the same side because we are Jamaican. You see me, I say, I can chastise you here in the land where me there, because me and you come from Yasso. But anytime we step somewhere else, we are Jamaican, we are on the same team. Now, me see, you Blair, me see, Ingram writing in the comments, and nothing is wrong with that. The Prime Minister is subject to the law of the land. What I'm speaking about, Ingram, is not the law of the land. I'm speaking about giving the Prime Minister of our country's personal information to an outsider. Ingram, and if you can't understand that, Ingram, then something wrong with you.
The question which arises, Chuck, is that you would separate the Prime Minister from the citizenship in that regard. Shouldn't the law apply across the board to all citizens?
No. I'm saying because of the politician, hold on. We can have a separate thing, like from the regular man to a politician when it comes to information and how information can be accessed. So I'm kind of right. Certain people information because they are politicians. It's not supposed to be so easy for access. Maybe it might have a branch of people who can access it, some FBI or some CIA, but some crazy way. But
let me ask you this.
So VJ, my time.
Give me one country.
Right now.
The one country where you
right now, my time. All right.
Could you
bring Chuck mute?
I'm asking one question.
No, I ain't not front Chuck mute.
No, I'm asking one question about.
I do it,
I'm asking you. Could you bring somebody in either Canada, US, England, any of those countries to audit them president?
I'd have asked England now and then. I don't think
no, you could not. Because them said that would be a breach of them national security. No, we cannot. And me not understand, Jenkipi, this is not. It's not me speaking politics.
No, yeah.
Well, let me finish this point. VG is not me speaking politics. If Mark Golding was the prime minister, I would not support you bringing in somebody from outside to audit Mark Golding.
We wouldn't make so much nice about it though.
Perfectly.
We wouldn't make so much nice about it though.
All right, because it's something. My time now. I'm more answer Chavi. Chavi, yes.
Chavi. Chavi. Hold on a minute.
That's good, man.
Listen, Damascus Road, Chuck.
Wait, man. Listen me now, please. Yeah. Now I got to answer Travis, my friend, in the comment section. Travis.
I'm saying.
Him said the NIR is the highest as it's ever been. Yes, Travis. The NIR was the highest that ever been under the People's National Party 2007. Yes, so it's always going to be one high. Always going to be a historic high. Always. Good? The only problem we have now, if we here say go under $2.7 billion from the high coming from 1989. So congratulations, the NIR is the highest that ever been. Yes, because since 1989, every year onwards, the NIR is the highest that ever been. Only time it dropped from that was 2011 when it moved from 2.7 to 1.9. Only time in our recent history. The NIR go below what is normal high. So the fact that it is high, congratulations, Travis. All right, but now to the auditing and the rare now.
No, 600 million.
No man. Yeah, man say don't minus 6. Yeah, so someday we are saying no. Yeah, we are going to address Chuck. USA is a first world country have systems for audit them president. Yeah, because for them financial things set up different from us. Anyway, we have a FID and we have one. But being a Jamaica so small, and I believe about 2 or 3 auditing firms we have in Jamaica. Yeah? We don't want nobody go say them associate with the PMP because the head feet are PMP or the head feet are labor, right? If then go to Price Coopers, they might go say because the man for Price Coopers are PMP, why I'm doing it. And if you go to the other one.
Blair, Hugh, that's I know that are the point. My point
no,
is
man, I try to clarify something. Blair.
No,
but
said, no,
I tell you why they go outside of the school.
No,
why we go outside?
Blair, why we go outside? That them go outside. This is my problem. It's not that it's the fact that they did not seek the approval of the parliament. So the parliament
they don't need to seek the approval of the parliament. Wait a man. The IC is not answerable to the parliament. The IC is answerable to the court. The parliament cannot summon the IC.
That is lie. Why do we have an oversight
committee? Man, we have an oversight. Listen to me, man. We have an oversight committee. Listen to me, man. When the IC make them ruling, it is not answer to the parliament when they make them ruling. The parliament can't call them and ask them how they reach a ruling. The oversight committee, yes, is to question how them reach the ruling. But not how they bought the ruling. For the parliament make it so, you can't question how they make the ruling.
You know, see, I might go tongue with you.
Let me finish, man. Let me reach your partner. That is why the Prime Minister seek a judicial review to question the IC ruling. If he could have do it in the parliament, he would have summoned the parliament that summoned them to question the Prime Minister ruling. The Prime Minister would have gone to court. The Prime Minister would have made the committee, same committee, question the ruling. So let me get that straight, plain.
Why so much people saying that make much sense? A lot of people.
No, because that's, most of them say it's a labor right. So let me explain.
That's what them go.
BG, let me say that makes sense. BG.
We can't catch up with that one that passed.
BG, if the parliament, yes, the oversight committee could have questioned the report and the ruling and where the IC is about the Prime Minister. Would the Prime Minister take it to the court for a judicial review? Wouldn't he send it and ask the committee to figure it out? So the fact that the ruling is final I say final. If Parliament and talk about it. That's what they say. When it team like Parliament, then we can call name. It was team in the Parliament and say it go to FID and TAJ. So me clarify the part. You're the part with it.
Mr. You, point of correction. They didn't say it's going there. They asked the Parliament to send it.
No.
They asked the Parliament to send it there, Mr.
Hey, wait a minute. Listen to me, man. Listen to me, man.
Contest me again, Mr. You.
Chuck.
They asked the Parliament if they
Wait. Can I finish, please?
You're wrong.
Wait a minute, Mr. Blaine, answer Mr. Blaine. We have evidence. Chuck, clarify with it. Chuck, correct.
Your is correct on that one.
But Chuck, correct him, man. So this is the point me I said no. May I go with me want to finish up the part with the outside thing. Based on the fact that we have about 3 auditing firms in Jamaica, about 3 or 2. So we want to be fair to the Prime Minister. We don't want nobody go say to our Prime Minister. Unlike America, we have millions. We only have 2 in Jamaica. However, so we say we want to be as fair as possible with the Prime Minister, so we go outside our jurisdiction. That is when we do that. However, when the auditing firm come and then I see something that throw it on the ground because the IC was some complication when they can't fathom. The IC say, listen, based on A, B, and C, this look like some look shenanigans, like money laundering. This look like tax evasion. So this look at one further investigation. So the IC in his wisdom, based on the fact of this, I'm gonna send this to TAJ and this to FID. However, what they said, them to the Parliament, I say last what I said. They tell the Parliament, the parliamentarians, I'm seeking your support. Yes? We send this to the FID and TAJ, and we're seeking your support. And after this clarification, then we would either certify or otherwise the Prime Minister.
Yeah, I think we're going too far though. I think we don't talk about the people that should access the information.
And VG, thank you. And VG, my issue, VG, as I say, is not going overseas. It's how it was done.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
No entity.
All right.
Let me tell you this.
DP said what about it. DP said about it.
VG, you can do high ranking audit. You know how you can call price. You know how the IC could have called PricewaterhouseCoopers and make them do the audit. You can call them. You can redact the name of the persons that you're auditing and give them the file and say, audit this and give me back a response. You don't have to know the name. The name will help you with the audit. So you could give it to any one of our local auditing firm. Simply redact the name.
We choose not to because we want to be fair to the Prime Minister.
Mr. You, point of order.
I have a question.
I have a point of order.
Like a DP though.
No, never point of order. Mr. You said something. Just want to listen to this. Mr. You said something a while ago, so I don't know what I'm saying, right? But yes, Mr. You come back and he said it. The IC seek the support of the Parliament. So if they didn't have to go back to the Parliament and ask the Parliament to support them, or is he said me hear something wrong for him? So I understand.
Listen now, support. Listen, man. Support. Listen me. So you want support that different. Wait, no man. Support is different from what I say. Say, man, look, approval of the Parliament. They wasn't looking at approval for the Parliament.
My time. No,
Sorry,
Mr. Richards. Sorry. Richards, I heard you mention we about 9 times. We didn't want to do this, so we did this. Who is the we that you are alluding to?
The Jamaican people. We want
to be the PNP?
No, the PNP Jamaica. If everybody make a PNP, I would accept. Yes. If the whole Jamaica PNP, but we, the people of Jamaica, I'd want to be as fair as possible to the Prime Minister.
All right. DP, you got the answer. What is new? What's trending? What people talking about? It's when they talk about this damn IC and this process of Parliament.
The report from the Auditor General. Let us deal with the report from the Auditor General.
The report from the Auditor.
No. Yeah. The report from the Auditor General. Yes. We read the Education Ministry.
Excellence don't talk from there. Excellence don't talk one thing from there. Let me make a start today.
I just wanted to find out, VG, why it was incumbent and why was it so pressing for the government to push forward a bill through the Senate. I guess it's what you're talking about. To say that if a minister is being investigated by an overseas entity, any minister, they have to get for the FID the change to the amendment to the FID Act. That says for if a minister has been investigated and the next minister has to give permission before the FID can give information to that agency, and the information can only be dispersed if it is in line with government policy. And I'm kind of a bit troubled by that, because I don't know if government policy, well, I do know what the answer is, but the thing I want to find out is if under this JLP administration, government policy supersedes the constitution, or what really is government policy, because it differs from different government to governmental administrations. So are the ministers, who are they protecting? Who is being protected by this amendment?
Who wanted that one? The DP, Chuck.
Allow me to answer that one. The question is, the section of that amendment that the PMP was against.
No, do you know what the amendment is, Mr. Chuck? Let me just ask you. Do you know what the amendment is?
I enjoy your ability to contribute without adding anything excellent. So please to mute your microphone and allow me to speak, sir. We are not teenage girls. I am not here to trace with you. So you made a point. Allow me to respond. I'm not really there to argue with you. So allow me to respond. Now, again, I was saying the part of the amendment that the PMP had a problem with is the sharing of information with overseas entity. That was the part that they had a problem with when the amendment was first tabled.
Well, now you're nothing.
So the problem originally, DG, they had no problem with the...
Your phone breaking up.
Yeah, go in and out.
I feel phone, okay.
You might be fixing Victoria's Secret.
Excellent. Yeah, multi-mic, excellent. Multi-mic, excellent. Multi-mic, chuck your phone in and out. Hold on, don't say nothing yet. Wait till the phone catch back a good signal.
VG.
Excellence, multi-mic, please.
I go switch the mic. I go switch the mic. Add me back when I come.
I leave the space. DP,
but VG, what I don't understand, no, I'm just asking my question. No, man, no, before it comes back. You see, this is the problem I don't understand with these people.
What's the problem now?
You can have an amendment, right? An amendment to that change. And we can have 10, 12, 14, 15 different proposals to something.
Right.
And just one part of the amendment destroys all legislation. So we're not going to come and say the PNP has a problem. It can be with just 1 point, because VG, 1 point in something can make it bad.
VG. You're correct. Who's
VG.
All right,
hear this.
Jenna.
So perhaps the other scholars want to attend to try and answer, they could answer.
If I may watch a parliament till now, right? If there's a bill being come forth in the parliament and the PMP name don't written over it, it's not good at all. Only them alone.
That answer should be discarded, because the contribution should be discussion.
You know, so that's the talk at the same thing talk about today. So people allow you to talk about, you feel like you can't bully everybody. But I'm mute your mic to people.
No,
we're looking for a meaningful discussion.
I don't care.
Jenna. You must say how you start off and talk about it.
Yeah, but that was team. No, it makes sense. You know what it makes?
Word it different.
No, I'm not ready. No, I'm talking.
Yeah, well, it's so now. You said if PNP not say good, it's not good.
This is what me answer. This is the point I'm making. Please.
Go on.
I'm not intelligent and bright like them, but I'm not fool. But I'm simple as a VG. If, like, for instance, if there's a bill come in the house, and at the PMP it start from, and the government bring forward, them have no problem with it. If anything that the government decides that they're going to do, the PMP always find something to find some problem with it. Even if the problem with it, they try to find something. At least that is a fact. That is why the people, VG, this is it. And this is it. This is the problem. Nobody now said there must be an opposition because you are there to make sure you seek out and make sure you everything. But listen to me, when times some things don't make sense, these people find something to try to make some boil out of it. That is the point I was making.
You could have right. I say it one time. Hold on. Jenna, I say it one time. I say, do that no matter what go on, you know. PNP to always listen to different show them. PNP will always find a problem with almost any damn thing when somebody do. So I understand what you're saying.
I'm gonna disagree with them now.
So this is when I know that you have some people who only talk because their mouth can speak and them have a voice. Because if the person up there that is between DP and you, Richards, has been watching the parliament,
yes,
that person would have seen the full bill that was brought to the house by Favor, that Mark Golden to send her back to go and trash it and come back.
Yes.
That person would have seen the full bill that was brought the other day with the Jury Act, trying to amend the Jury Act. And those bills came from the JLP, and if those bills had gone through, they would have been very bad for Jamaica.
General, true enough.
That even. Let me finish, BG, let me finish.
Let me finish, Jenna.
That even some of the greatest sympathizers.
I allow you when him done.
That even some of the greatest sympathizers to the JLP had to be asking, legal sympathizers to the JLP, had to be asking the question, who is piloting these bills for the JLP? Because they come out stupid.
Yes, okay.
The last two bills that came to the house were, they weren't even quash bill. Even Kerry could write them. The way they were ludicrous. But when you have people like him up there now, when you have people like him now attack, it's because you know say he just speak from a script or he just speak because he can chat.
Alright.
The frontal part of him brain have more water than grey matter.
But hear Dina say, it's true. It's a lot of things that was corrected. I just remember.
You're right. You see me? First of all, let me tell any boy or girl about this. First of all, no politician, no pay dean. Learn that.
Man,
that's the first thing they're going to tell a boy. My body never tweet me that.
No,
my own. No, me I tell you straight. No, leave me as a VG because I don't want a boy style me thing. Then we only talk about it. You see me? No, listen up. Listen to VG, you not see, but me see what I try do. A boy wanna try style me. Anyway, listen now. Just go on VG, just relax the man and don't question me.
You get too hot.
No, because if I have an opinion, I'm never opinion.
Excellent.
If I have an opinion, I have an opinion. I never try style me thing. You know, so you have the problem Mr. Beard yet.
Go on, man.
They never try style me yet. So no look ugly boy come try.
But the man said JLP made enough mistake in that thing and
listen to me I say no.
That's all I'm saying.
Did I disagree with what he said?
No,
it's not everything they're going to bring to the parliament. It's not everything they're going to bring to the parliament will going to be perfect. But so what I simple was saying, it's not everything you should have a fault with when there's none. That's all I was saying, bro. Don't make me feel like I'm stupid. I'm not saying.
No, you started out by saying anything PNP do, we all accept it. That's what you said.
No. VG started by saying anything the JLP put forward without the PNP name, the PNP have a problem.
Me can't explain myself. I don't need nobody to explain to me.
Maybe the mediator.
All right, so
maybe the mediator.
Yeah, so
Janan, easy liquor. Hold on, Janan.
Yeah.
Hold on. It's not that the PNP have a problem with it, you know. But some of them, if the bill is passed in Parliament and something happens and it is brought before the court, then the Jamaican people's constitutional right could have been breached.
And I agree.
By applying that same bill.
And I agree.
So it's not that them not agree with it, you know, because them can not agree with it because them put the motion on the floor. But all they are going to do is say change the wording or change the lining because that same bill to the court, then the government can become liable based on one word.
Mr. Blair, if that was alone the problem, If that alone was the problem with the PMP, trust me, you only hear me say a word, but because as I say, me not have nothing to do it. Me not have nothing to do more than watch the parliament. So,
Right.
man,
Dean.
yo,
Who's that now?
Good evening.
Evening.
One question I'm going to ask you. Do you understand the policies that laid in Parliament? Yes.
Talking to me?
what policy? What policy?
Dean. All right.
Dean.
Do you understand? All right. All right. First thing, do you understand the role of opposition?
To oppose, not only to oppose, but to support the bill if it needs supported, and whatever you can, whatever you see, we can tune it up.
All right. The question, what I'm trying to get at, you're a manager for a business.
Yes.
And your secretary, you tell the secretary what to write on a letter. And she write what she feels like and do what she feels like. And when you see the letter, is it that you're going to pass that letter same way?
No, but if it's not...
no, answer me. No, answer me. Answer me.
Well, don't answer. Don't.
Your phone will break up. You're driving up. Your phone will break up.
Dean, I'm going to explain to you and show you. You see the policy of an opposition, they are there to oppose. You understand? They are there. Listen up. They are there. Right? Dean, if something is there that will be going against the citizen of the country, should the opposition play a blind eye and said, no, this should pass and go through? I hear DP saying it over and over, said yes. I hear you come back and say the same thing. I hear Kerry said the same thing.
No, I did not say that. My friend, please don't tell me lie. I did not say that. And you just asked a question and I said, no, they're not supposed to.
Right. That's have to take one time, you know. You have to take one time, VG. If man come and tell lie on people, you have to take one time.
No, listen to me. It's not take away your time, you know.
So what you hear me say? You just accuse me say you hear me say. What you hear me say?
Dean, listen, man. I said the opposition is there to oppose it, and you're saying that they're not to oppose.
No.
You said VG.
Let me rephrase again. Guys, come here. I couldn't know. Hear me. I said VG. All me simple say. If there's a bill coming at the house, right, and it not breach over the constitutional right, I don't think we have to try dig and find something when it make no sense. That's all I'm saying. So some of the things about the PMP don't make nice, but it just that isn't even here nor there to the that's all I'm saying.
But if they find something that don't make any sense, they need to talk about it.
But VG,
but enough time it still that happens, VG, and the bill pass. Even some of the time they make some nice and the bill still pass.
Right. But let's go back to excellence for a second.
You realize that
the reason why it pass, you know. Let me just...
go ahead, you Blair. Educate him.
He just make a point a while ago, so let me just clear it up. The reason why the bill passed, you know, is because it passed by majority which the government have the support in parliament to pass it. Not that it is right. You understand? So we have to agree to disagree. Thank you.
May I agree with that 100.
You see, VG, when I have picked up a sense of ignorance to how the parliament run.
Okay.
And I have picked up that sense. And after he threw his shades at DP, I can understand. But the ignorance to where the parliament run is that there's something called answered in parliament. And the answers, the writing, it has to reflect. It has to reflect. Right? And if you need to go back, it's an historical data, a very important part of our history. So if I want something, for example, the extradition
my time here.
A DP next door.
Extradition Act that was passed in 1983. I can go to the parliamentary house and ask them, and they can pull answer, and I can see exactly everything that was discussed about that. So that is what the person up there need to understand. It's not about just discussion, but it forms an important part of what history will speak of the present sets of parliamentarians that are there. So when a partial bill coming from the house, it has to be ventilated.
The DP don't want to say something. I'm trying to figure out why people are calling him names still.
Oh, I
say
just want to
yeah.
All right. So what me I say is the reason why we have amendment to these laws we passed for decades in the parliament. You know why, VG? Because
upgrade.
Thank you very much. And guess what?
So
they're never perfect because so that is no law will be perfect. That's all I'm saying.
Times change.
Hey, it was perfect for the time, but as time changed, it becomes invalid. So we're not about it is perfect at time.
No, we're not. Lego DP, man. That's simple. Everybody has said the same thing, but everybody wants. Everybody has said the same thing. It did change over time. You see some things that don't make no sense. It need to change little. DP, why that was a quick with that? I hear time.
I wonder if because I just 2 letter D and P make the amount of time here DP. But I have a strong question, you know. More I know excellence. Well, what if Lashika brush the upper part of her body? Yes or no, have nothing to do with this, sir.
Chapel?
What a petty man. What a petty. Lashika could never so different
he said it. No. He said that in the comment section.
I'm going to let time which can beat up people.
You come on there and say Lashika can defend herself. Lashika is perfectly qualified to defend herself.
Am I Richard?
Please don't bring Lashika into the discussion, please.
Why would never say that when excellence say what him say?
We never hear excellence when say.
The point I'm making is
exactly.
If they not comment, excellence of this.
No, we not read comment. You are read comment. We not read comment.
All right, no, me then no. Yes, me read the comment.
Yeah. Well, I think that's sissy, bro.
Excellence. Thank you very much.
Me with defend. Me must have you know defend. Me must have with defend. With defend. Alashika against excellence. You know how to do it.
Blair is now neutral. He's a moderator now. So stop. So you stop. I make DP have him time to free up him mind. A long time not say no.
Right.
DP,
thank you very much, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this man have a tendency to belittle women and cuss them and chase them. And I think it's wrong. And VG, you should not allow that on your platform.
No, you're not going to lie on me. I asked
you. You're telling me something I never hear.
DP, you were saying that?
No, man.
DG,
you are saying that, DP?
It's stream time.
No, man, DP. Come again, DP. Come again. Check your record, DP.
Check your record for what? What do you miss about women? Hold
on. Excellent. Stop for a second. I know you want to finish there, but hold on for a second. God bless. Hold on for a second. DP talking about creating a mischief, I think, guys. Everything that passed me, I never
no, yeah, blame me. I said me talk without create mischief and thing. I say what's in the chat. However,
I don't know.
You are VG.
Right
you what thing?
Okay.
Yes, that's what I said.
All right, go on talk, man. Look, go on talk. Your turn.
DP, remember your fish and your scale.
No, all right. See, no, anyway, I'm gonna explain my fakes. Go on now.
G.
No, it's not it pass.
VG, the man them have a thing.
Make it pass.
The man them have a thing where them go in a parliament and it's like them things that everybody are eat at. The more them do this, the more true Jamaican run a business with politics, I see them true color. The other day, Mark get up and he make one long speech and all what's happening during printing, instead of 2027 upon the paper, 2026 was on the paper. All it took was 5 minutes recess and then go reprint the thing and come back.
Lie.
Zin?
Yeah, well, that's a big difference. But it's a big difference.
It's not a big difference. But I'm not to get up and say, listen, this in the printing here, I read it and it says March 31st, 2026, and this should be March 31st, 2027. The man go down one long cocky argument and go on Junction, Corner, and go Portland and come back.
You were measuring it, DP? You were measuring it? Because it seems like you love major genitalia.
VG, later, you're
everybody
no, my God, I know do this with that man.
All right, DP.
I mean, DP.
Excellent.
Hold on.
DG, I just asked him if he was measuring it because him say to
what excellence and everything of it take on
Hold on, man. Excellence with short time first. Out of respect.
Yeah, man. VG. This is man excellent. But I am friend. But every time we just take on the thing, man.
DP,
so listen, me say. You say. You see, DP. DP. DP says he should come and defend Lashika. Nobody can disrespect Lashika when me and Mr. Blade upon the platform. None.
What you mean? You did type something.
Me not hear him say read something like comment. Yeah, but if me hear anybody disrespect Lashika or even Petal, although Petal says she not like me again. Cause me have a dream about Petal, but me no want she charge for sex or essence. VG, listen to VG, you hear me I said VG, let me finish. Let me talk, man. Me have a dream about Petal, but I'm afraid to tell her because I don't want to start with SS, the essay. So me move up, essay. No, me have a dream about Petal and Lashika, but I don't want to tell them because I'm not in charge of SH. All right, so me talk. Yeah, so me talk now. So, but the long and short is, DP, you have to defend Lashika when me and Mr. Blue on the platform. Me don't know about nobody else, no other comrade. But me and Mr. Blue. You know what me and Lashika and DP here for VG and she cussed me and somebody defend Lashika say, hey, left you alone, you can't defend them. Because I just ignore what she said. You get to me I say, because that's Lashika. I even better. So listen to me I say now. What we are saying now with the parliament here, and him say, Mark gonna go in a corner. You see in our laws, we have passed every eye of it. Every eye of it dot and every T of a cross. So some of the time, just one eye miss note legislation can be a different thing. So when Mark Golding, the point when Mark Golding get up and say is because Mark Golding is a man who versed on legislation and nobody can argue about that. Nobody in Parliament from both sides. Nobody, absolutely none. He's as qualified. He's as qualified. And he's
why you bridging in the comments upon some cocky argument? What is wrong with your bridging? Can you tell me that?
Well, mute him if you're going to mute him then, man.
I do not know if you mute nobody, but I ask you, is your bridging?
I don't know, brother. Let me tell you something. At this time, me, Mr. Ingram, wait a man, no, I'm a brethren. He's my comrade brother, but I'm saying at this time is me. Listen, man.
My brother can't be in public going on.
We, man, you have a deal it. Your deal it. Don't be coming. You deal it me. At this time, I'm for represent the PMP. Mr. Blair, myself, God bless, and we represent the PMP. So listen to me, I say now. So based on what we are saying, listen to me, I say.
My fault, Ingram, my fault.
When it comes to laws, there's no other parliamentarian is as versed and is as quick as Mark Jefferson Gold. The fact that he's a commercial lawyer, meaning go to you see government is run like a business.
Manners.
Good. So being the fact that he's a commercial lawyer meant that he spent the time to study the Constitution, which may not believe much of them do. So every time, every time a legislator come to the parliament and the parliament has to recess and go to do some little changes, it's Mark Golden who pointed it out.
Read it, Manners.
Yes, right, point out to them. Even yesterday when the minister came, he was the one who said, yes. So that is it. So me attack now. So when I say, I don't hype and show off. Because if you hype and show off, you would have come up from parliament and say, I am the one who changed Sanchez. Oh yeah, I mean alone.
Because everybody there and everybody wants to start.
But me I clarify one thing, so more go to the point.
Clarify, Mark, go and go through the thing them and fix the thing them will fix.
Let me tell you
something, Mr.
We're so rich, Ingram. So rich.
You see, Mr. Yo, I want the best blogger PMP apps. I want to sell in party now. It's selling Latino.
Me say you are cost PNP the other day. Me see for that page I cost PNP the other day. Because them not listen. Me too hot. It made no good sometimes.
They cost enough time and I'm telling you, boy, it's not like him head God, but it does sometimes tell it. I don't know if it's now something sometimes and sometimes about the fire.
That's how you go. Yeah. When Chuck left here, what Chuck left for again? What that's about?
I think so they will not talk about.
We Chuck is in a relevant, man. We Chuck is in a relevant.
Not relevant. You want to go before him? Because our PNP place.
Go before him. Can run? Chuck is in a relevant.
Yeah, no, they can't run. You can't say something.
I came here.
I want Chuck to say, Mr. Ingram.
I came here specifically to seek guidance on the bill that was passed, amending the FID. I'm very concerned about it. But before I rush to that, I won't be more than about 60 hours and 90 seconds. First, I want to point out that the bill, with respect to the date the other day, I'm really sorry that the young man said it was only the date to be changed. No, the entire context, the person missed the boat by far.
That he didn't realize that it fall outside the year of the act. That was the main point.
You listening, Dean?
It passed outside the act. It passed outside.
Dean, are you listening?
Yeah? So we need to understand that.
Mr.
All right.
Mr. You.
My argument.
Leave him.
My argument pertaining to the FID amendment, I am very, very concerned. It is happening in mid. We're talking about a bill that takes 2 days, 3 days to go through and pass by both houses of parliament. And it is happening at a time when the FID, a man was appointed to the FID, and the man was appointed to the FID, the terms and conditions of that requirement was amended to facilitate that person.
Slow, say it again. Say it again.
A new director was appointed to the FID.
To the FID, yes.
And before he was appointed to the FID,
yes,
the job description of the FID was amended to facilitate.
That is not true, Mr. Ingram.
I find it most
Ingram.
I am not questioning any motive.
SID has
just a little piece. Hold on the chuck.
I am not questioning any motive.
Ingram, just a little piece. Just a little piece.
It was changed. It was changed.
Can I tell you a lot to see?
Nobody not fuck Ingram. Nobody. No. Make him. God bless.
You need to go and read.
God bless. God bless. God bless.
And read.
Chuck, don't say nothing at all, please. Chuck, don't say nothing, please.
But you can mute them. You can mute them.
No, I can't, but I mute them too big.
You cannot mute them and take them out the box.
You go on, manners. That's what I'm going to tell you.
When I'm speaking, I speak. You can either mute them or take them out the box.
Good.
Manners,
go on. Let me hear
so I am noticing this bill at a time when some very serious things are happening with respect to the FID. And I point to the fact that a new technical director was appointed. There were some changes. Let me change the term. There were some changes to the requirement for the person to fit the bill, right? That's happened. Some major changes took place.
But we have an issue right here where someone said
what you said earlier was that the job description of the FID changed. So you admit you made a mistake or you lied.
Different now.
VG.
Yeah, yes.
In the army, you see, if you are marching in the army and you're given a certain command at the precipice, you must take a right about turn. You can't if you continue going forward, you're going to jump in the precipice. So I'm talking here. When I look at the panel here, I'm seeing persons who are at a level who are not at kindergarten. So it means that when I talk here, I'm hoping that whoever is here can relate within the context of them.
No. If your branch is here going the wrong way and I try to correct you.
A few seconds ago, somebody made mention of the fact that the date was changed and it was seen as trivial.
We're past that.
It was interesting. It was interesting to note that the correction be.
It wasn't.
Anyway, let me hasten to finish my conclusion. My point.
Yes.
I find it very interesting the changes at the FID, the circumstances concerning the changes, and right away now there's an act, there's a pilot in parliament, presented in parliament and passed by both houses of parliament within a few days. I find it very unusual, and I'm saying that within the context that I don't like it. I think it's a dangerous precedent. That term, government policy, it's wide, it's vague, it has no specificity. It has none. And one thing I learned over the years, when they are dealing with issues that are of importance, it's very, very important that you relate in a specific way so you can identify and grab and deal with the mischief in which you are trying to address. So I am going to caution Jamaicans. You know why I'm not too alarmed, VG? And I'm ending right here. I'm not too alarmed. Just a few weeks ago, the president of the United States was able to want a man in a particular country. I'm just go for it. So whether or not in our situation we are protecting anybody, if that's the case, I'm not saying that's the case. If that's the case, if we are protecting anybody, I observe that another head of state cannot come in and take what they want. So it would have no relevance to do any particular legislation to protect anybody. So within that context, I yield right now.
All right. Chuck.
Yes,
This other part now, when he said that, yes.
Mr. Ingram told a lie and is trying to smile and backpedal. And many people in the chat, including God bless his ears up, Mr. Ingram said that the job description of the FID was changed. That is a lie. The FID had the same responsibility that they had from day one. Nobody did anything about the job description of the FID.
I think you're fishing. This show cheap.
No, I am not.
I was referring specifically to what was changed, and you know what was changed.
No.
All the person on the blog here know exactly what was changed.
Hold on.
I seem to make an error. It's saying the job description. I was referring to the requirement.
Change description.
Am I still on the floor?
And
yes,
the problem.
Blair is a new moderator though. But yes,
right, BG, first of all, BG, let me say this, BG. I am calling a newspaper company.
Right.
You are the production manager. You are responsible for all things to do with printing.
Right.
However, I am advertising for a new production manager. And I say, rather than a university degree, you need a high school diploma. Right? Does that mean I change the responsibility of the print manager?
Yes.
No.
Because you change the qualification.
It's easier.
BG,
more people can apply for the job. Because hold on.
Hey, Chuck sound like a basic school child.
Why me can't answer it? You know, be my talk to. Why the back up, sir? Lord God, the man ask a question, and if him do that for get more people to apply for it, I don't know why would have got that way there. Because
so
I don't know why that was.
Hold on.
He's being disingenuous and dishonest. That's what he's doing. He's deliberating what he's doing.
That really meant.
BG, I am BG. The point I'm trying to make.
Blair, as a moderator, you can't talk about.
Mr. Ingram came on and said that the government changed the job description of the FID. Him never say he changed the job description of the person applying for the job, you know. And BG, when you're talking to comrade, you have to be specific.
BG, that matter have been corrected long ago.
No, man, and you're debunking him after Ingram.
Allow me, you Richard, please allow me to speak with him.
No, man, allow him, no, man, you're debunking him.
I can defend myself.
Oh, no, yeah, but you defend it after him finish.
When you are talking, you have to listen, but you know what listen when I'm talking.
When I'm speaking alone, I can defend myself.
Yes, I'm not saying that defend myself, but you must allow him to finish there, defend him and debunk him.
I can defend myself. Allow me to speak when I'm speaking. I can defend myself.
You Richard, I'm
referring specifically to the fact that a crucial sector of the requirement was security. This current person has no experience in security.
All right.
That's the matter.
But BG,
in the requirement.
that is not what he said.
Him being
that is not what he said.
Have a nice day. So goodbye. I'm gone. Have a nice day.
Have a good day, Mr. Have a good day. But that is not what he said.
It'll make Ingram gone. What is it?
BG, no, listen, wait, Chuck finish.
Make Chuck finish that. Because him gone. Make Chuck
BG,
and God bless next.
BG, hold on.
Nah, man, after Chuck, God bless and come down to me.
BG.
All right, yeah.
The FID have the very same responsibility.
It's about 2 hours, nobody understand nothing.
We'll soon catch by the time.
BG, nothing about the responsibility of the FID has changed. Now, BG, what does the financial investigating division do? What do they investigate?
What does it?
The financial investigation division. What do they investigate?
Financial crime. Financial crime, that's money laundering and
financial crime. Yes. Now, answer me this, VG, as a practical man. Answer me this.
Practical.
In investigating financial crime, which is most important? Accounting skill or law enforcement skill?
I say accounting.
Because of crime, financial crime, need expertise in law enfortment.
Accounting, numbers.
No. Financial crime. You investigate financial crimes. You want to money laundering.
Even if you put crime on it, it's the numbers, accounts.
Mr. Blair, Mr. VG, listen to me, man.
Mr. Richard, you know, sir, that's why the PMB they don't like you.
Me not be you answer, but you are misleading VG.
No, but stop them and not make a mislead me, man. Can just ask me a question. I'm gonna just answer it.
So VG,
you don't have VG in a damn sense to job.
VG, accounting skill far outweigh that of the. Remember the VG.
In that situation, I'd say yes.
The FID don't have the power to arrest anybody, you know.
That's
you
right.
know that? The FID cannot lay charges against you, you know. All them can do is investigate, and when them done, them have to turn over the file to the DPP.
Make recommendation. They make recommendation.
Mr. Richards, allow me to speak, no, sir, please. I'm just asking you.
You can,
Yeah. And that's why the PMP they don't like you.
Why the FID can't charge you? The FID can't have you arrested.
The FID cannot charge you. The FID cannot arrest you. The FID can recommend you be arrested. The FMN can recommend you be charged, but they cannot do it. So the most important skill you need is that of an accountant. Now, secondly, VG, the chairman of the FID, the chairman of no organization, the chairman of separate, not the inner the boiler room around rather the machine every day, not true?
No.
Hey, just reach a point. Okay, you don't know that double conversation.
If you allow me to
slow down, them and reach a point. Why do you do this? Why do you just make somebody talk till they're done? Because you make people have a think again and they throw them off. I wonder if it's a plan to have for throw people.
Please, I wonder if you know it. So how long you admit to the back, so I sit down patiently and wait. And
no, I don't know why.
I never disturb nobody when them see. And I'm asking for the same respect. Just the same respect I ask right now. No, VG, the chairman of no organization, not go run no machine. It's just to guide all the system operate. Dennis Strong, being a senior chartered accountant, one of the highest ranking chartered accountant we have in this country. One of the highest ranking chartered accountant in this country. I think probably Nigel Clark, and America is probably higher rank than him in a position, is qualified to run the FID. The only thing he never had no law enforcement experience. If Chung was not the first choice. The first choice was a gentleman that had the law enforcement experience, but he never had the accounting experience. He was chosen, but he turned down the job. So when these people come out and I try to tell lies, just speak facts, people. A gentleman that had the experience was chosen and turned down the job because he gets up a greener passport.
What's the lie being told? That they changed the things you need to get the job. They changed. What's the lies? You said they're telling lie. What the line about? What the line?
The lie that Mr. Blair told us when he came here on your platform and said them change the job description and the
Ingram.
No, Mr. Blair.
Ingram.
Mr. Ingram. When they said they did not change the job description of the FID. The FID have the same mandate from day one. And VG, the final point is VG. When people like Ingram come and say them thing there, you cannot allow them to get away with it because them repeat it here, they repeat it everywhere until it becomes back to them. So unless you challenge them.
Fix it up.
No, because Chuck is up. No, because of Chuck. Because Chuck you get involved. That's why.
Can I know?
No, we're gonna go God bless Richard. We're gonna go God bless.
Okay, all right, after God bless them. All right,
sorry about that. Yeah, sorry about that. God bless. Long time you not say that. I don't know.
All right, God bless. Please hello. All right.
I try to learn.
So Chuck with him cleverness a while ago. I tried to. VG.
Yeah.
Say Mr. Ingram speak out a term by saying job description.
Right.
So the job description has changed. So that I'm investigating. However, the qualification for
to get the job.
The job description was changed to facilitate the job description.
Right.
Good. The first time you have to have aspect of accounting.
Right.
And
some police background.
also part of law enforcement.
Manners.
They moved the law enforcement from it
Manners,
to facilitate Dennis Chang because he's an accountant.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So they want that. They want somebody to fit the job description. Yes.
You're gonna make Chuck say
no man. No man. I never come on the bunk when me say a lie. So in order for VG to fit the job description, yes,
we have to change
to get the position to fit the job description. We
so
have to
change it. They change it so Trump gonna get the job.
Yeah, we have to take a part of the criteria.
So your argument is that they make sure it's that Chung was supposed to get the job, and they have to change up things, and they give
to facilitate him. To facilitate him.
Good.
So me leave it there. So me leave it there. So me move on. Yes. So that is what Mr. Ingram was saying. So that's why Mr. Ingram just make him talk.
Just leave it at Chuck. Don't answer.
That's what Mr. Ingram was saying. So me,
you are Chuck had us fix that little piece there for the regular listener because
no, remember fix the regular listener.
Nothing can go so.
Remember fix the regular listener.
You go and fix it first.
There is a job description meaning say, yes, man. Your job, the job description for you, yes.
I know exactly what happened now. You know, I know what I'm going.
No, me I try to explain to the listener. Your job description is to be the chairman and facilitate. You are lead a group of people where you are investigating financial crime. That not change. However, for you to get that position, first before you have to have law enforcement as a part of your skill set. You get me? Good.
Mr. Richard,
let me finish, please. Can I finish?
The reason why you said it again, that's why I want to talk to you now.
No, we're done. Nobody can't change when done. No, but VG, let me finish it. VG, context matter. VG, context matter. However,
Mr. Richard, can I ask a question to you before you
job description? No, question me yet. The job description will change.
Mr. Richard, can I put a question to you before you move to the next matter, sir?
No, miss, I still matter with the pan. It still matters.
Can I put a question to you that might add some clarification to our
go on. Jesus.
Yeah.
Has the PMP as a party ever nominate anyone to chair the FID that did not have law enforcement experience?
This is irrelevant at this time.
No,
that's my answer. And I'm saying to you, this is irrelevant, so let me continue. I don't know. All right, good. You don't know. Good. So can I move on? Good. Can I move on? Oh, wait. All right.
Yes.
So Richard Point said the job description is for the chairman to oversee the investigation of financial crime. Now we want a CEO. So the CEO first was you have to be a chartered accountant and also include have experience in law enforcement. Because you want to give you Richard the thing, because you Richard is a chartered accountant, yeah? And you want you Richard to be the head of it. You not to facilitate you Richards, you move law enforcement because you Richard don't have no experience in law enforcement. Yeah? No, you Richard have got the position as a chartered accountant. That the organization need an investigator, you know. Somebody investigate. So we are going to employ somebody else.
Financial, not the investigator.
Wait, no, man. Yes, so we are going to see it now. One time before now, the one person of the two, but supposed to have the two expense of it both. No, we are going to have to pay two different persons.
Mr. Richard, you are.
Let me finish, man.
Mr. Richard,
make him finish. Let me finish now.
Yeah. So VG, right now, instead you have one person with the capacity to do the two things, you have to have two persons. So you are paying two persons to do what?
No, make him done. I feel that. Make him done now. Make him done. I suppose he never there. If you never there.
After me, I don't even know. So VG, I must say we love to talk, you know. So me I clarify. So after me I suppose God bless. So maybe talk. So
no land, my land you have to land Richard.
Maybe land no man. I will land move on.
We can't give Richard feed time on my time.
Yeah. So wait now. So you're the point to me again.
I'm more talking now.
Wait now. Jesus, the long and short of it is all me I say. What Mr. Ingram said is correct. However, the only mistake he makes is that the job description changed. The job description not changed.
Manners.
So the only thing changed is to facilitate, is to take out.
So
Come land this. Land this.
Land this now.
Island.
The general vex now.
Yeah, I didn't mind one after God bless and I got this Richard Fiend time.
Go on.
Yeah. The job description never changed. The requirement didn't change.
Right.
Thank you, Mr. Blair.
And the qualification changed. Right? The job description is to investigate financial crime, of which Mr. Chung is the head. But one question I'm going to ask my friend Chuck now. Is the government who employed Mr. Chung? Is the government who chose Mr. Chung?
No, sir. No.
Okay.
No.
A while ago, you just asked you, Richards, if the PNP ever select somebody who didn't have
I stand by that question.
The qualification.
And I stand by that question.
Okay, well, I stand by the question which I asked you that Dennis Chung was selected by the government.
All right, Mr.
Right? Yeah, you understand that, VG? You're clear on what is happening?
Yeah.
Because if the PNP have somebody who never have the full requirement, and Mr. Chung come back, no. Without the full requirement, it is the same government. PNP government, GLP government. So that the matter is second. That the matter second.
Right? Uncle Blair.
General.
Here go on door, right? You know about this thing. This thing is just a political thing because up until Dennis Chung come out and said him though see nothing wrong with the Prime Minister have 28 bank account. The PMP was okay with Dennis Chung. Is that the reason? Is a political thing, you know? Is a political witch hunt? I think the PMP
it was not okay.
I might
just telling you.
Hold on. Everybody hold on. Edit Blair. Anytime you're not speaking, just hold on mute because of the juvenile in the background. So I mean mute you a while ago. Start back again, Blair. And then I really general turn still, but Blair, anytime you're not speaking, just mute the mic,
Yeah, call my grandson.
Juvenile,
hyperactive, yeah. We are clear on the fact that both government appoint who they want to the FID. That's what Chuck said a while ago.
We are not clear on that point, so we are not
Chuck
clear
said
on
the government can't put someone in that place. Now.
Thank you. We are not clear on that point, so maybe you don't agree.
Right. But
would you mind if I read that question?
Why did you ask Richard that question then?
True.
Would you mind if I read a bit of breaking news for you?
Breaking news. That's it now.
Yes,
I am just reading a tweet. Hold on. Why am I asking the question? Ask him why I ask the question. Ask him why I ask the question.
No, when I go. You're right. No, when I go. Let me tell the breaking news. I will try to catch about that vibe. Because
I am reading a tweet from an account that seems to be owned by Damian Crawford that says, and I quote the quote, it said, "Still no answer, not important enough to me, but I'm still not supporting Peter Bunting. Not because of what he has money, but because of what he doesn't have. Love for people. Peter Bunting, hold your position and lead a bank, not a political party."
Boom.
From an account that seems to be owned by Damian Crawford. I have no proof it is owned by him.
Allegedly. Allegedly. I'm making back it up.
I said from an account that seems to be owned.
You know, we hear what you said. From the mere fact that you say it seems.
So what? You know, you said that for
there is no certainty.
You said that for Chuck?
Can come in now?
What is it, Dan?
Can I come in now?
No, I'm not.
Hold on.
Hold on. Everybody have to take over my time.
Yeah, but correct. You finish and I'm going to tell you what go on next. You have to finish first.
Yeah, man. We're not gonna give that the argument and no credence. It's called politics.
We get joke out there.
Yeah, them are gonna milk it for what it is. So we are going to see what a while ago. Because there is
but it is what it is.
Come from the Damian Crawford. Damien Crawford is not stupid enough to destroy his character in the quest to overthrow the People's National Party. The People's National Party is bigger than both Bunting.
Damien Crawford is ambitious to lead the PMP. So why would you say something like that? Continue.
With a statement like that, hurry up and come over here, sir.
Remember after me talking now.
Are you
So when you want me mute? All right, me I go mute.
No, I'm trying to figure out when you're done, who next? Hold on, I'm trying to figure out when you done, who for talk next. That's all we're going.
After you and me.
Yeah, because we have to continue. We only break a while ago to accept the breaking news function. But
right, so
news is at no moment. We will continue with the FID.
Me after you, Blair.
We continue with the FID.
Blair, who next?
The terms.
It's me.
The job description.
Me next man.
The job description of the FID.
But time to you already. You can't talk.
You wait until they come back.
Yeah, you wait until you time.
Yeah.
The man attack. Understand, sir?
No,
the man attack. When the man figure it out then? Not do it.
So who will get my time? So now me if you talk after Jenna.
Richard,
so
you
get
talk.
No, but I'm not give my time. Can man give me so you can get up my time.
You get your time already.
Listen, me no man.
God bless you. That get your time.
No, but then
God bless you.
Rich, you. Me take by that job there, the mediator. I take by the host job there. Then you don't say nothing again. Then you are gonna do after Blair. We're gonna go God bless. We're gonna go Jenna. Then we're gonna go Craig. So we're gonna deal with it. It's like a mix up liquor. After Blair, we're gonna go God bless. We'll give back him time. And we're gonna go Jenna. Then we're gonna go Craig. See? Blair land. Do I say land? Then we go God bless.
Last thing I was going to say is that the job description of the FID is going to change now with the amendment of the FID Act, where the FID will have to conform to government policy. That is where the changes of the FID is going. When the Act is gazetted and passed by the Governor General, then the job description will change. But Comrade Ingram,
that is incorrect.
Just use the wrong word. The wrong word he used.
That is incorrect.
Should I use
the job description of the FID will not change.
The job
FID is only going to get more power, sir. The job description is not going to change.
You see why Mr. when them say something, you have to correct them because here's the next man that come and tell us that the job description are going to change, you know. The job description will not change.
It will not change, Mr. Blair. It will not. What the FID is getting is more, they're expanding the powers of the FID now.
Thank you.
So hold on, so if you expand
no, that not change job description.
Hold on, man. Can I just finish? I just want to make the one point I am making. So please allow me to make the point. Where the FID and sharing information